Okay, so Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Okay, so any questions for the meditation? Questions? No questions? No questions?
No questions.
Interesting. Okay. I don't have the link for the Facebook. Okay. So today's topic, I think I told you last time, is the sitting, right? When you do formal meditation, you hear me well, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but a little bit low, but it's okay.
Okay, a little bit low. I'll pull this closer. Okay. So now better? Okay. So when you do meditation, do you sit or you stand? Or just
I just sent you the link for Facebook on your WhatsApp.
Okay, and thank you. When you do meditation, do you sit on the chair or on the floor or on mattress or standing or sleeping? What do you do?
I sit on the floor on a cushion.
Okay. And others?
Yeah, I sit on a chair.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the corner of the bed right now.
It depends. If I'm using my computer like now, I'm sitting on the chair. It's more comfortable for me.
Usually when you meditate, what do you do?
When I'm by myself, I have a cushion, special cushion for meditation.
Okay.
But now I'm sitting on a chair because it's not comfortable for me with the video and the cushion together.
Okay, got it.
I sit on the floor.
Okay. Good. So what should I say? You need, when you sit like me, you need mattress little bit thick, about 4 fingers. It shouldn't be very soft, or very hard. Okay. So little bit soft, but not so soft it goes down. So about this, 4 finger, then you sit like this, So if you sit little bit higher, see here, a little bit higher, I put a little bit like this. Okay, so if you sit a little bit higher, so your bum should be a little bit higher, and then this is good for, it goes down. Okay, this is very simple, yeah, simple, like you can put like this. For most people, this is good, very comfortable. In yoga, there are many things to explain, but are not important. Like this is comfortable. You can sit pretty long. Okay, you can. And usually people, this is cross-legged. In Tibet, we usually sit like this. It's very comfortable. Okay. So basically, you keep the back a little bit high, and then if possible, you sit like this. Yeah, sit like this. Okay. And then this you need to train. Maybe today, if you like, we will do a little bit training how to sit. This is the best cross. We call it Vajra posture. Vajra cross leg posture. Because when you sit like this, okay, then what happens is, and now push a little bit. Okay. If you sit like this, then your body becomes automatically straight. Your spine automatically becomes straight. So, for example, if you sit a little bit front, you cannot stay that long. You feel uncomfortable. And you cannot go back, because if you go back then like this, then you fall. Okay. And then like this is also, it's not natural. You see? Anytime you do a little bit, shift, you feel uncomfortable. So this makes you actually very straight. Your spine becomes straight. Okay. Why it's important to keep the spine straight? You don't need to elongate it. You don't need to work on that. Just learn to sit on this, and everything becomes automatically straight. So this is very important to learn how to sit in this posture. Okay. So if you train yourself in this sitting, because there's some exercises, and then slowly when you meditate, you sit like this. Okay, Marpa Lotsawa, the great master, Milarepa's master. Milarepa, 10th century, Milarepa's master, he said, Lu Tang na za Tang na Lung Tang na Nimomes. So when the body becomes straight, the channels become straight. When the channels become straight, the energy flows straight. So when the energy flows straight, there will be no negative emotions. Okay. So you see, just learning how to sit, and you just sometimes you don't need to meditate, you just sit in this posture like 5 minutes, and you see automatically, because all the channels in your body, especially the 3 channels, they become straight, and the energy flows naturally without blockages. So then see, you become calm and relaxed within 5 minutes. Learn to sit in this posture. Okay. So in meditation, this is the best posture. Any questions? You want to sit like this?
Which are the exercises to practice that?
Okay, then you must do together.
Okay.
Okay. So here I put like little bit like this from the distance. So so first exercise is simple. You can just do like this. Yeah. Like this. And then you move. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're sitting, you should do like this. Yeah. This is very good. You can do maybe, if you're watching TV, or movies, you just sit and just do this like this.
Okay.
So this is one. This is very good. And then another one for you today, maybe like this. But sitting on the floor, no height, nothing. And if possible, you keep this part on the knee here, right here, like this. This part here. So this part is outside.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other knee should be straight, so that this part goes in the center of the foot, like this. Okay. So you see here.
Yes.
This will open very quickly. So mostly it's like this, yeah, most people. And you cannot, and then you move to this side. This side, you just move like this. Right?
Yeah, I think I'm in a step
Yes.
before on that. Yeah.
You
Yes.
see, so when you practice and practice, it will go, like this, or
Okay.
here. So you move as far as you can, like this.
Okay.
So this will open, and then same opposite you go, and in front, and then you practice. Yeah, first it's always like this.
Okay.
Don't press them. Yeah,
No.
you can press lightly like this. It's painful. Okay, but better you try to bend from the hip. Yeah, like this, and then walk. Maybe today like this. Tomorrow you can do a little bit like this, and slowly you can go. Yeah.
Okay. I will
Okay.
practice. Thank
And
you.
then and practice opposite, same.
Thank you.
So this exercise you practice, then you can sit. So first you cannot sit like this, it's difficult. Yeah. But what you could do is just simple put the left here, and then keep like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Very nice.
But you feel uncomfortable sometimes. But so you practice maybe 2 months, 3 months, simple exercises. And then you can open the hip and also this part, knee, and then you can sit easily like this, yeah. So a lot of benefits, okay. And then because it's a meditation class, I cannot explain very much, but this actually controls. It opens the secret chakra, and then it manipulates, not manipulate, activates the energy called downward clearing energy. Okay.
Okay.
Five main energies. So opens the secret chakra. So 5 chakras. Then it activates the downward clearing energy. So that's about the leg for the sitting. Okay. Then hands you can give like this, left here and right, and touch the thumb like this. You have navel here, below navel, 4 fingers like this. So it always, you see, touch the fingers together. Or you can keep your hands here. Or like popular you like to do in the West or in India, you do like this, or like this, or like simply like this, or like this. So hand posture. Okay. So if you keep like this is related with again the navel chakra. Okay. Navel chakra. It opens the navel chakra. And there is the energy called the fire-like energy. So it's related with digestion. Okay. This is posture. And then shoulder should not be like this, because now we are doing a lot of work with, phone, computer. So our shoulder, like this little bit. So it should broaden the back, little bit back, and then straight. Okay. So when you sit, the spine become automatically what do you call it? Straight. So that opens the heart chakra. And then the neck. Usually we say the neck, but actually you balance your head. So what do? You bend a little bit bend like this. And it activates the upward moving energy and it opens the throat chakra. Okay, like this. So I told you in the previous classes how to use the gravitational force to stack Because head is very heavy, because if you are meditating for a long time, if you do a little bit like this, then you have to carry your head. Then you cannot meditate, because head is 7 kilos, 7 to 8 kilos. So then it becomes 10, 12, 11, like that. 14 kilos you have to carry, or like this, or like this. Don't carry your head. Just let it, sit on the neck. To learn to balance this. Okay. And then eyes. You can keep your eyes closed for the beginners, just close. Or just look down, 45-degree, space in front of the nose tip. Like this. You're not looking at anything on the ground, just the space. So basically you are not looking. Or you can keep your eyes straight. And sometimes it's necessary to look up. But it has its own goal, aims and goals, yeah. As a beginner, just close your eyes and sit like this. Okay. So this is, so you can Google, it's called the 7 Vairocana posture. Okay. Vairocana posture. Alex, you can type Vairocana. Okay, 7 Vairocana posture. The best posture for meditation. But if you are now, if you cannot sit, then many options, because for the leg there are maybe 6 or 7 ways of sitting. So this is the best. Or simply sit like this. But in the West, you always sit like this. Oh, I see in the park people doing like this. Okay. And then those who cannot do this, but you should try to practice. You practice, and then you can sit comfortably like this. Okay. You just open your hip. There's several exercises. Okay? Every day you do. Part of the exercise. And then you cannot sit just simply like this. But this, it's not guaranteed that you can do like this. You can sit comfortably also like this. But it does not become the spine straight. Okay, so you have to adjust. Then those who cannot sit, then you can sit on the chair. And then both the sole, it's about we said about this 12 fingers. You sit all the foot on the ground, so you're sitting on the chair, right? Touch comfortably all the sole, and then your hand maybe here or here, and then you can meditate. And those who are sick, you cannot sit on the chair or sit like this, or you're lying down. Then it's good to lie down on the right side. Okay, right side, and you can meditate also. Okay, right side is the best, and then also you can lie down like this. Okay, good posture. Just lying down and meditate. Okay. Any questions?
Yes. I cannot sit too long in the crossed legs. I always have to. I have a blockage with circulation. So.
You have blockages what?
I have my blood gets blocked in my legs when I sit in a cross-legged. And I tried for many years now, even do the exercises you said, and I still do it. I think it's better, but it just gets blocked. I have like a circulation problem or
Pins and needles feeling, yeah.
what?
We call pins and needles feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Become numb, yeah.
Yeah.
So practice, practice this exercise. Just open this. Okay.
Yeah.
All the exercises, and then every day make it flexible, and then you do a little bit longer, 1 minute to 1 minute and 30 seconds, like that. Slowly practice.
Yeah.
And then maybe one day you can sit half an hour, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now posture is important, because meditation, the energy is important. It's quite difficult to understand what is energy, I don't know how to explain that, energy or chi in Chinese, prana in Sanskrit, Tibetan we call lung. So it's very important to understand how the energy flows, the circulation of energy in our body, and why it matters, and how it is, or they are related with our emotions, our mind. Okay, so sitting posture is very important. So learn to sit properly. Then any questions on sitting? Any questions?
Dr. Chok, the male and the female's got different. You sit with the left leg first.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Yeah, female, you put this first. Opposite. I cannot sit that long because I never practiced this. Okay. For the leg. Male, left first. Simply like this. This is simple. Okay. And like this. Or you can do half posture for male like this. Simple. Or female half lotus like this. Okay. Not in detail, but it matters for male and female. Okay, the flow of the energy. But also hands, you see, when you do not touch the tips of the fingers, if you can feel energy. There's something. So therefore it's touch these two. The union of the male and female energy here. Not like this, but like this, touching. Okay. Not very much detail, but learn to sit like this. Okay. Yes, more questions?
Yes, Dr. Chok, I want to ask if I sit the other way around, not the left leg first, for me it's more comfortable the other way around. Why is that?
Maybe you first started like that.
I think so.
Yeah. Usually you see in the text, so everybody says, okay, keep the left here and then right. So you maybe practice like this for a long time, so you feel comfortable. For example, I can sit like this, but you see, I feel very uncomfortable. I cannot, maybe now I start having pain. Just like this, I'm having trouble now. Okay.
Is it a big problem if I change around to the other side, or should I stay on the side that I'm more comfortable with?
I think just for general, just stay with your comfortable, whatever is comfortable for you. Okay. But if you really want to go into detail, then it matters, especially with the method and the wisdom. We talk very detailed, and then it matters. But for the meditation, you just sit. Okay. Okay. No questions. So now you see, when you start meditating, okay, so you come and then you sit. Okay, you sit comfortably first. Okay, so let's say you sit like this. Now you sit like this. You know how to do this. Okay, and you sit here comfortably. Now, before meditation, you must you must generate good motivation. Okay, motivation, intention. You should generate good intention first before meditation. So there are many ways of generating how to alter how to change your motivation. Why you meditate? For what purpose, right? So motivation is very, very important. Actually, before doing any virtue, you should generate the good motivation. Okay. So how to alter? So I'm going to meditate, not for myself alone. Okay. I will meditate so that I can help others. And if you are a practitioner, first you should go for refuge. Okay. You believe in really faith, you go for refuge, and then take refuge, pray to God, okay, to help you, so that you practice well. In this way, you can help others. Okay, so you must alter, change your intention. Okay. If you have a good motivation, the rest becomes automatically good. If you have a bad motivation, whatever you do, it becomes, bad. So always, early in the morning, even if you are not meditating, as soon as you get up, you say, okay, from today or today, I'm not going to hurt anybody physically and verbally, and forget about having bad intent. So you should generate every day. Okay, I'm not going to hurt anybody. So this, you see, early in the morning, you make a pledge. I'm not going to hurt anybody physically or verbally, and then forget about having ill intent. So in this way, you see, you are training your mind, and you become a better person every day. So if you have this kind of intention during the day, because early in the morning you promise not to hurt anybody, so sometimes we so get used to, and then it will, okay, I promise not to do that. So in this way, you become, you see, more relaxed, more calm, peaceful, and you will have so many friends. Okay, many people will like you. So learn to, you see, change your motivation. And in general, even not motivation, but before you go to sleep, you check, did I hurt anybody physically, verbally, and mentally? No, and you should check yourself. Okay. And if possible, if you hurt somebody, it's just text them these days. You can text, say, I'm sorry. Or even during daytime, because early in the morning you promised not to do bad things. Whenever it happens, you say, oh, I'm sorry. So in this way, you see, you change yourself. So in the meditation here, okay, I'm going to meditate for the sake of so many beings. As a Buddhist, we say for whole sentient being. Okay, so that I can give happiness. Last time we talked about Tonglen, so motivation matters a lot. Okay, so then you sit and then you practice any type of meditation. Sit, completely relax first. Let the energy calm down, just settle. And now we do breathing a little bit, okay? Yeah, relax. 10 counts. At least just 10, and then open your eyes and relax. And then you again do 10. So you can just do meditation on counting the breath, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. All the techniques that I taught, you can just, after breathing, you can do other things, just in this posture. So basically, it's good, scientifically proved, that if you do 30 minutes of meditation every day, then you can change your brain. So you read on brain plasticity. Okay, brain plasticity. Yeah, so that's on the little bit on the sitting and setting the motivation. So if you do like 5 minutes proper formal meditation, you should set your motivation. First, learn to sit properly, relax completely, and then set your motivation. If you're full of faith, pray to your God. If you're Buddhist, take refuge to the 3 jewels 3 times, then generate bodhicitta. Or just generate good heart, okay, so that you can benefit. And then after you finish 5 minutes, then it's called dedication is important. Again, you just don't dedicate to me, my family. No, you dedicate as vast as possible, as big as possible. I generated good virtue through meditation, a lot of merit. So I dedicate this merit for all the humanity, maybe on human beings on this earth. Not just me and my family, my wife, my kids. It's very, very limited number. I dedicate for all sentient beings. You close the meditation through dedication. So in this way, your meditation becomes a very good package. Okay. In Tibetan, there's a text, it says, Tokda nila chawanis. So Tokta means the talk in the beginning, Ta means the end. So in the two, beginning and end, there are two activities. So this is very important. So Tongma in the beginning, generate good heart. At the end, you dedicate. So in between, whatever you do, it becomes virtue or virtuous action. Okay. It's not, not very religious, yeah. But you see how to generate good heart. And then we have so many texts on Lojong, which is called the mind training. Okay, so if you cannot do, at least you see, generate good heart, and then you, whatever you do, and then dedicate. And dedication is very, very important. Another way of quickly accumulating merits is appreciate. Okay, appreciate and then generate, dedicate. So if you see people doing good, you appreciate it. You really appreciate and you pray, okay, may I also be able to do this. So you see, as soon as you have this kind of good heart or this kind of appreciation, the jealousy, opposite of jealousy. We have a lot of problems with jealousy, So learn to appreciate. Okay, so that I can do the same. And then as soon as you have it, again, dedicate that. Any questions? So you want to do a little bit analytical or you want to go into guided meditation?
What is analytical?
Analytical is analyzing.
I prefer guided meditation, but you have to ask all the others.
Yes, rest of you, analytical meditation?
I'm interested in analytical meditation.
Okay. So no analytical meditation, okay? So now you sit properly again, but it's a training, yeah? Same always, you see, formal meditation, okay? Informal, you can just sit on whatever, no generating good heart, no dedication, just, informal, you just analyze, okay? So today, what kind of, because there's so many different types of analytical meditation. What type do you want? Yes. Marika or Alex, give me ideas.
Maybe we can do loving kindness.
Loving kindness. Okay.
Oh, I
Loving
like that too.
Or what?
Emptiness. Emptiness. Emptiness.
We're going.
Emptiness.
Okay. First, maybe the question is, who am I? Okay. Let's do this. Who am I? This is a very, very important question. Who am I? Okay. And then after this, you ask, where did I come from? Where will I go? Okay. So 3 questions. So first is, who am I? Okay. So who am I? So you must analyze, who am I now? Yes, Liren. Liren, right? Or Lyron or Liren?
Liran.
Liran, okay. So you close your eyes and check who you are, who I am.
Just repeating this question in my head all the time.
No, you must find who you are. So everybody close first, then you find who you are, I worry a lot, I have so many wishes, plans, so many memories. But who am I really? Is my body me? If my body is me, is it the right leg, left leg, right hand, left hand, my head, or my torso? Is my body me, or my body is different from me? Or they're one or different? When you hurt your hand, you say, I'm hurt. But my hand is not me. My hand is my hand. It's the hand belongs to me. So there's a separate entity, I and my hand. So like this, you analyze. My hand is not me, definitely, because there are many people who have no hands. My legs are not me, because there are many people who have no legs. So like this, my head also, not me, it's my head. My torso is not me. So basically, my body is not me, that's pretty easy to analyze. But why I always confuse myself with my body as me? Then you look in the mirror and so you look, you think that your body is me. The image in the mirror is actually completely opposite, but you still think that image is me, but usually not. But if you analyze the image, it's definitely not you, because you always see right to left, it's opposite. But still, if you're not looking at the mirror, it's pretty easy to confirm that my body is not me. And what is me? What is I? Who am I? Who's the one who always plans? If my body is not me, then who am I? The brain is called mind or consciousness. My consciousness, my mind. Is my mind me? But my mind, again, you see, is two separate entities. Maybe the breath, the energy. So basically, body, speech, and mind. My body, my speech, my mind. Are they me? Each of them me or not? If each of them is not me, or together not me, then who am I? Just find out. And if you think your body is me, then we go further, more detail. The solidity, the solid part of my body. It looks so solid, but that solidity, this is of earth element. And earth element is not me. Liquidity, the fluidity, which is water element, that's not me. And the heat in my body, which is fire element, it's not me. The breath and the energy that flows in my body, which is wind element. So these four elements are not me. And the space in the body, the space element, is not me. The mind in the body, the sixth element, is also not me. So then who am I? Who is me, or who is I, or who is that person who always worries, complains, get angry, jealous, have a lot of desires, working so hard? Who's that? Okay, little bit on that, yeah. Okay. So, see, I want this, I do not want, I want happiness, I do not want happiness, I do not want worry, suffering, I'm doing this, all this kind of stuff. But who is that I? Have you ever analyzed? When you cannot find who you are, why are you so worried about? Yes, Daniel.
So what was the question?
Who are you?
I don't know. I don't think it matters so much.
It matters so much because we worry so much.
But we shouldn't.
No, whether I shouldn't or I shouldn't, but who is that I? Where is it? Where are you?
Here
Where?
in the
Here,
present.
where?
In the present moment.
But where is the present moment? Where are you? In Germany?
Yeah, in Berlin,
But where is Berlin?
Germany.
There is no such thing as Germany. Every part of Germany is not Germany. Am I right? You agree or you don't agree?
Yeah.
Every part of Germany is not Germany. So Germany is made up of not from non-Germany. Yeah. So when you say I, usually we say, where are you? You say, oh, I am in my room, you say I'm in present moment. But where is that I? My body is not I. You agree or not? Is your body I or not?
No.
If your body is not I, but your body is I's body, right? My body,
Mhm.
my body. But they're two separate entities, right? My I and body. But then why we confuse all the time with your body as I?
Because we're attached to all the material things.
So again, you see, we or I attached to, where is that I? Going back to the same word. Okay, yeah. Liren, say something.
Hi.
Yeah, say
What you- what-
something.
About what?
About what? About what you practice.
Yeah, but I don't have a lot to say.
This question is the beginning of self-realization. Okay, self-enlightenment. Enlighten yourself from all the worries that you have in our everyday life, because we never ask question. I. You always think I. So if you every day you practice, why I worry a lot, but where is that I? The next question, even if you don't find I, then you say, where did I come from? And where will I go? So these three questions are very, very important. Okay. And then now you are searching for truth. We are so overwhelmed with this modern, I don't know, this 21st century system, this very strange system. And we are completely absorbed in that, and we lose, we are completely lost, basically. Don't know who we are. So if you really want happiness and do not want suffering, first, I do not want suffering, I do want happiness, I desire happiness, then first find who am I? And this is one of the deepest question in Buddhist world. Who am I? So there is a concept called selflessness. Selflessness. Okay. I do exist, right? But when you try to find, you may find something, okay? And then you may find something, I'm not going to say, because you have to work on that. And then there is the self-grasping, okay? Self-grasping. So that grasping is so strong, self-grasping. In Tibetan we call dangzin. And that self-grasping object is I, right? Or self. And then we grasp that self so solid, okay, so evident, since it exists from its own side, but in reality it's not. There's no solid in it. It's not evident as we think or as we grasp. In Tibet, we use, for example, yagingama, the tails, the yak's tail. It's like the hair, yak's tail. From far, it looks solid, right? So if I look at maybe dino's hair, like this, from far it looked, solid. It's like one piece, yeah. But if you come closer, then all this, you see, it's single, right? It's a single hair. There's a space in between, so that our naked eye can see. But one piece of hair, if you use a big, what do you call this? microscope, or then actually you go down, but it is not as solid as it appears to our eyes. And if you look the biggest microscope, and then you see atoms.
Electron microscope you have.
Yeah, and then you see it's not solid. Basically, actually, whatever we see is more or less, it's like 99.9% is space, right? 99.9% is space in atom. The scientists say, I'm not saying that. Scientists say 99.9% is space. Anything which is looked very solid, it actually 99.9% space. So your body, basically, it looks so solid, but actually my body is 99.9% space. So why is that looks so solid, so evident, that's grasping, at a form. It looks, it appears, so solid, but in reality it's not. So you analyze, okay, first, every part of me is not me. Every part of my body is made up of non-body. Okay. So this, you see, that means if you analyze like that, we become closer to reality. So when you become closer to reality, automatically you become, you see, you will lose all that kind of strong, emotional attachment or negative emotions. Making sense or not? For example, usually, okay, for example, you go to the iPhone store and you buy, on the counter, you have an iPhone. Okay, so you have not paid the money. And this iPhone, for example, just fall on the ground and it, what do you call it? Get cracked by the person who is working. You don't feel anything, because it's still not yours. And then you pay the money, it's in your hand. When it falls down, same iPhone, how much pain you will have? Same iPhone, one that belongs to the company, and the employee, you see, just it falls from the hand, it's cracked. But now you paid, and it's your hand, it falls down, it cracked. Why? Why is this a big difference? Simply because it's not mine and it's mine. Think about it.
But you also invest time and money to buy it. This is why it's so important for you.
You see, so again, it comes to I, you see.
You worked a lot. Let's say I worked like for 6 months in order to buy an iPhone, and then it fails and breaks. It's all this time that I spent working, and now it's like, and if it's the guy in the store, I didn't do anything, I didn't work for it. I didn't.
He is also working.
For him, it's sad, yes.
And he has to work again for 6 months.
For 6 months, yes.
But you don't feel anything. Why?
I will feel sorry, but not so sorry as it will happen to me.
Yes, why? Think, yeah, think about it.
Because I'm not him.
Then who are you?
First of all, I'm not the guy in the store.
Yeah. The guy in the store also thinks
It's not me.
it's a problem, same problem. So as a truth seeker, if you really want to have happiness, then you reflect, you analyze. Okay, so that's the beginning first. We will do many other analytical meditation, but this is very powerful. Okay, who am I? So you find first, usually we think our body, then speech. We don't think much here, but you know, it's the energy and the mind, not the brain, but the mind. So these three: body, speech, and mind. I think I told in this class or not. The body is the bridge between the outer world and inner world. Okay. The external world and internal world. The bridge is the body. And the breath of speech, which is the bridge between body and mind. So this is very important concept. Okay. If you want to understand outside world, you see, okay, we need body. This body is the bridge. But if you want to understand the relation between body and mind, the breath, the speech is very important. Speech is very gross, actually. The, you know, what you hear, it's actually the breath, the energy. It's very gross. Then we have a lot of subtle, let's say, speech. It's funny to say in English speech, but it's the energy. You know, so the bridge between the body and mind is the speech or the breath. So we work on breath. Therefore, we have so many pranayama practices. Pranayama, okay? How to control the energy. Many practices. So many different practices. How to deal with the energy, the breath. Breath, as I said, it's very evident, you know, grows. So that's one of the analytical meditations. So this week you practice, okay? You practice on finding yourself. And if you continue to practice, and if you feel a little bit fear of not finding you, then it's a good result. But if you have no feeling, then your practice is not that good. But if you look who you are and, you know, you try to find, analyze, and maybe you feel, oh, there's no me, you know, then it's a good it's a good practice. Okay, that means you have feelings in that. And then if you have fear, then we will deal with next week. Okay. So like this, you know, just you know, in this way you become closer to reality, closer to the truth. That is it for today. If you have questions, ask me. If not, we will stop here. Yeah. Then we dedicate. Any questions? No. Okay. Good. No questions. We stop then. Alex, dedicate.
May all beings enjoy happiness and causes of happiness, and may all beings be free from suffering and causes of suffering. Thank you, Dr. La.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.